Hi, my name is Manafa. I'm the head of label services for West Africa at ONErpm, a music distribution company. I am also an emerging tech founder. I'm founder of Digitally. It is an AI powered infrastructure that connects creator activity to business outcomes. Thank you. Interestingly, as a 2019-2020, I was working as a database manager at a healthcare investment company. Um, at 2020, during COVID, I realized that I wanted to pursue a career in one of my passions, which is music. And coincidentally, there was a job ad I came across where I was to be the head of digital at Cool FM Broadcasting. And I took that on. Within 6 months, it was pretty obvious to me that, hey, this is quite a place I want to be because digital streaming platforms were on the rise. We had the Spotify coming up, Apple Music coming up, Audiomack, and it was becoming even more evident that the behavioral pattern of people who love music will now be accounted for in data. That means when you go on Spotify, you begin to see 1 million streams, meaning 1 million times people try to listen to a song, and that will break down into how many people listen to a song from Nigeria, America, the UK. Again, just seeing how music started becoming more digital than it used to be. And being someone who, with a statistical background and an actuarial science background, it became apparent that if I wanted to make a difference in this industry, it would be to go at music business, go at music strategy from the perspective of a data scientist, of course, with a marketing edge, which is what I would say, thankfully, I've been able to do over the couple of years that I've been in music. So at what point did I know I was going? I don't still know that I'm the one that's going to solve the problem, but I do know that I definitely have a part to play in music as a digital product today. Yeah. To be honest, I would say she is, in terms of being an initiative, just one of many wonderful ideas that I have seen so many wonderful colleagues in the music industry, start here from Africa. And if you look at the background of African talent, African artists, talent being marketing talents, A&R talents, a lot of strategy. There's a lot of Africa to the world happening across board. I know we only know about the music, where African music goes to the world, but yes, there is African strategy, African talent going to the world, starting ideas here that are being replicated in various forms across the world. And I'm just grateful and privileged that I was able to collaborate at the time with international offices on that particular campaign. And that is something that became a thing. But I have to say that it's happening more frequently than we know. So many African ideas, African strategies, African talents are scaling globally, and I mean that's just who we are. Africans are amazing people. Hmm. I would say the I have blown syndrome. Nobody has blown. I mean, if Whiskey is still posting on Instagram, it's because he knows he has not blown. But we know he has blown, right? So you get the context. The context is the moment you think you've arrived, then you've lost. And I think that's a pattern I've definitely seen across board. You have a song out, you have an album out, you have a project out, and you are too cool to talk about it. Okay, I am not sure what and I've seen musicians sort of find themselves in that place where, oh, I want my page to look nice. No, you are selling markets in code. Like, you're actually selling a product. And how do you sell a product? You sell it till people know what it is about, know why they need the product. And in this case, it's music. So it's like you have to give people ideas as to why they need to wake up with this song, sleep with this song, eat with this song, drink with, and that is the work of the musician today. Yes, you're giving us inspiration in terms of how to enjoy the music that you are preparing and providing and giving us, but then you have to constantly stimulate us to continue to listen to that music. So I would say the mistake that artists I have seen over time make is I have arrived, I don't think I need to post too much, I'm just going to post 2 times, I'm only going to talk about. No, if you don't talk about your own song, no one else will. So yeah, that's a mistake, and I'm pretty hopeful that it's something that artists are correcting at this time as they are growing, pretty much. Definitely would be a self motivated attitude, because to be an executive and to also found a company, It requires no one to be micromanaging you. It requires you knowing what you need to do part time, when to do it, how to do it. Because no one's going to say, "Have you done it?" Because if you don't do it, you are the one who's going to face the brunt of that, or the consequence of that inaction, right? So I would say what those two roles teach one another is definitely a self motivation or self motivating attitude, where you wake up in the morning, you know what you want to achieve across board, and no one has to say, "Have you done it?" So you are constantly self motivating yourself to get up and get things done. And I would say that's it's been a very exciting and interesting ride to found a company and to also still be an executive in or within an industry such as music. Yeah. Okay. I'll just take that from a particular angle, being one side of the creator economy attests to music, other arms of the creator economy definitely attests to film, sports, so many other things. But for sake of context, music, right? Infrastructure gap between what is available and what they actually take home. I would definitely say one would be okay. One would be actual. I think the work starts at A&R. A&R being the quality of the content being put out. You can't get a piece of a pie if you did not come prepared with like your tray, with your knife, ready to eat from that pie. And I think a lot of times artists find themselves unprepared in the sense their songs, the tracks are not well A&R'd enough, well produced, well written, well recorded, and it starts from the quality of the content or the quality of the song, quality of the track. Then you're ready to potentially partake in this pie, $20 billion pie, right? Secondly, will then be the work of marketing. You have a great track, you have a great song, but it's only people in your compound that know the song. You are not going to eat that $20 billion pie no matter how much you want it. So it's a case of solving the unpreparedness from one, the quality of the song, of the product. Secondly, from how much of that product you are able to talk about, speak about. Does everyone down your street know the song? Have you posted on Instagram? Have you started running ads? Have you bombarded all the OAPs at radio stations saying, "Please play my song, please play my song"? There's definitely a sense of, to market a song needs to be crazy about it, to say this is the best song. Anybody who's going to hear any song today is going to say, "Wow, this is the best song I've ever heard." You need to be that convinced about your product so that you can talk about it. So that's the second point. The third point would be to stay consistent. And I think this is where a lot of artist teams, artist managers, artists themselves, it's not easy to be consistent. It's not easy to keep posting when you only get 2 likes, or 1 comment, and when will I blow? You don't know. So keep doing it till you blow, in quote. So the I would say there is an infrastructure gap in the sense financing. Great talents probably need better financing. Great talents need knowledge to know, this is how to distribute on a platform like ONErpm. This is how to operate my Spotify to ensure I get maximum support. Yes, infrastructure gap. But I also say there is a how will I put it? There's a gap that is not necessarily infrastructure influenced. It is dependent on the talent, on the artists, for them to ensure the quality of their product makes sense, ensure that marketing is done, they are championing their own song, and thirdly, they stay on it, they're consistent, they continue to do it. I mean, I'll just give an example. You see a Tyler post a song to people, say, "Please, another song, please." Or Molly, for example, Molly is a Ghanaian artist as well, post a song back to back until people will comment, "Please, we've heard this song for the past 8 months, give us something." But that's the power of consistency. It's just being able to stay on something till it picks up before you know, okay, it's time to move on to something else. And I would say that's the recipe. That would be one of the major ways to close that gap to getting a share of the $20 billion pie in that sense. Thank you. That is a very interesting question and can almost make me sound like, I don't know, someone who's arrogant. No, I won't say most people will understand it in 5 years. I think it might be a case of maybe feeling the importance of the gap that problem poses now more in 5 years. So it might not be a case of understand it in 5 years. No, it would be a case of oh wow, this is actually a pain, even more in 5 years. And I would say something I'm building like that is called Digitally. Digitally is a creator to stream intelligence platform that attributes or seeks to attribute, creator activity to business outcomes. It's like, if we're spending X amount on creator marketing, how do I know it is moving my business outcome? Like, how is this improving my KPIs? I don't want to know. I don't want to see 10 million views, 2,000 likes. Those are fancy, those are nice. But I want to know how many people went to stream my song the moment you posted. I want to know how many people went to search for the song on Shazam the moment they saw that post, because now I can map my spend to a return on investment. And that's what we're building at Digitally. It's pretty much an attribution platform. Again, it's not a problem people don't understand. Everyone who is spending in the music space or creator marketing space today knows the pain. You bring out $10,000 and they tell you, but I give you 100 million likes. Likes are great, but guess what's better? Return on my investment. And that's what we're trying to solve. So it's a pain that people understand now, but I believe it's a pain that will get even just more painful in the next 5 years. Yeah. All right. I would say, firstly, my domain experience. I have spent about 7 years in the music industry and 10 years as a whole, 10 years plus in marketing and data-led marketing as a whole. But I would say within 7 years of working in music, I can tell you, I can tap any music executive and say, what's your biggest spend today? And they'll tell you, influencers. That's the truth. Everybody, come and dance for this song. Come and shake your leg for this song. Come and, travel, show us your travel clips, put this song on top of it. Again, creator marketing. It's the biggest spend and it is the least attributed spend. You can run Meta ads, Instagram ads. You can go download the analytics and say, this is how our $2,000 went. People in Lagos clicked. People in so people, went to listen to the song or click through. But guess what? When you pay, I don't want to name drop any creator, but when you pay creators, that's sadly not the reality. They just send you a screenshot of, hey, I gave you 50,000 views, and that's all you have to show for it. And you've paid your 2 million naira has gone. We want to change that. And I realized that I was in a great position to do that because I have an interesting background in statistics, in actuarial science, and 8 years in music industry. So it's like, who else but me, pretty much.